As the saying goes, nothing is certain but death and taxes, and for the next few weeks, I'll be discussing one of those certainties. Hi, welcome to Mondays with Marcia. I'm Marcia Judkins, a former member of the Utah House of Representatives, and I'm here to talk Utah politics with you. So in Utah, we often describe our tax system as a three-legged stool because of the three components needed to stay balanced. They are sales tax, income tax, and property tax. Today, I want to focus on just one of those legs, the sales tax, which we pay when we buy goods or services. So Albert Einstein once said, the hardest thing to understand in the world is the income tax. But I would add that sales and property taxes can be pretty complicated too. And I'm going to stick with the basics, otherwise we'd be here all day. So when you make a purchase in Utah, businesses collect sales tax at the point of sale or when you check out at the register. And the total sales tax includes a state portion and a local portion. The state portion is currently 4.85%, except for unprepared food, which is taxed at a lower rate of 3%. Cities and counties add local or special taxes on top, which vary depending on where the sale happens. For instance, some cities have a tourism tax to help cover the cost of increased visitors. There are also items and services that are exempt from sales tax, prescription drugs and textbooks, for example. So all sales tax that is collected is sent to the Utah State Tax Commission, which handles the distribution. Local portions that are levied by towns, cities, and counties go back to those communities where the sales occurred, including certain local taxes that are earmarked for specific purposes in a community, like for transportation or arts programs. You might have heard of RAP taxes, which fund recreation, arts, and parks. And these are a good example, and they must be approved by voters. So the Tax Commission publishes monthly reports showing exactly how much sales tax each community receives, and these are publicly available on their website. They are very transparent. So here's an important detail. Within the state's 4.85% portion, there's a 1% general local option sales tax. Half of this is allocated back to cities and towns based on population, and the other half is returned to where the sale happened or point of sale. And this is why cities work hard to attract retailers, because they want those sales tax dollars, and why cities and towns want you to shop locally. But communities without a strong retail base still will receive that population-based share. So sales tax is crucial to city budgets, and they make up a significant portion of their revenue. Well, most of the remaining 3.85% of the state portion of sales tax goes into the state's general fund, which can be used for any state service. But about 27% of state sales tax revenue is now earmarked for specific projects, such as transportation, Medicaid, and water. And this is a huge increase in earmarks. They were just 3% in 1998, now they're 27%. So the growth of earmarks just means that less flexible money is left in the general fund, which makes balancing the state budget a little more complicated. So that's our brief dive into the Utah's sales tax, where it comes from, where it goes, and how it supports both state and local services. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you next week.